Hey there, this is Clay with Relationship Inner Game, and today I'm going to be answering the question of how long should you wait before you ask your ex to get back together with you? Okay, and the answer is 2 weeks, 4 days, and 6 hours, and 43 minutes, and 32 seconds. Okay, I'm kidding. That might be the right answer for someone out there, but it's probably not the right answer for you. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to not look at any sort of external timeline of any sort, okay? But rather to look at the emotional connection that you are having with your ex at any given time, okay? So, you wouldn't ask your ex to get back together after, X amount of time. Maybe that's like a month, maybe it's 2 months, maybe it's a week, I don't know. You wouldn't, like let's just say somebody out there says, you should ask your ex to get back together with you after 2 months, okay? And then you're like, okay, cool, I'll do it at 2 months. And so it's like, the day before 2 months, and you have like a big fight with your ex. I mean, clearly, you're not gonna go the next day and be like, hey, do you wanna get back together? It's been 2 months. Someone on the internet told me I should ask you to get back together because it's been 2 months, even though we had this huge fight yesterday. Like, you wouldn't do that, right? It's just dumb. What you want to do is instead not base it on some sort of arbitrary timeline, but instead just base it on the quality of the connection that the two of you are having together. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what determines the quality of the connection that you are having together. Okay, so first of all, when you break up with your ex, when your ex breaks up with you, as most of the case may be for people watching this video, your ex is going to experience a strong feeling of reactance towards you in a lot of cases. And this reactance is going to cause them to wall you out, to not talk to you, to pull away from you emotionally when you try to contact them or try to talk to them or try to talk about the relationship and all that stuff, right? So there's this strong sort of repelling force, and you want to be able to burn through that first, okay? And the way that you burn through that is, number one, let a certain amount of time pass in most cases, but also through cultivating advanced relational skills that will allow you to connect and bond with them at a deeper level. Okay, we talk about that in other videos. We talk about that in the program. We talk about that over the website relationshipinnergame.com. I will not be elaborating too much on the advanced relational skills right now. But so that's going to determine that stuff. And so once the reactance starts to melt away, that's when they start to open up to you a little bit more. That's when they start to be more willing to connect with you, be more willing to talk to you, be more willing to, spend more time with you, okay? And when you can do that, that's the positive feelings are kind of building up there, right? They're building up. And as you do that, those positive feelings will be increasing. And the more time you spend together, the more time you have good interactions, the more time you have positive interactions, the positive feelings will be building up. Obviously, if you have like a big fight or something, that the positive feelings will go down. But when the positive feelings are going up, and it seems like the two of you are already in a relationship, the two of you are already back together. You can call them up. It's not like, oh, I feel anxious about calling them. Maybe I shouldn't call them now. But when it's just like, yeah, I'm just going to call them. It's like the most natural thing in the world for me to call them right now. Or like, I had a really great day. I just want to let them know. It's like I don't have to overthink this at all. It's just the most natural thing in the world for me to tell them about it. And I'm pretty sure they're going to respond to me and all that. Like, when that happens, that is when it is the ideal time to ask them to get back together, because you already are on such a high note, right? You're already on such a high note. You guys are basically already in a relationship, okay? And it's because the two of you have positive feelings that are at a very high point, okay? That is when it is the right time to ask them to get back together with you, or to talk about that, or to have that conversation with them. There might be a little bit of like hesitation on their part, just because you may not have directly addressed some things from the breakup and all that, but you can have that conversation during that talk, and you can work those things out. But I wouldn't recommend having that conversation until you are at a high note with them, until you are at a place where the two of you are having good, positive interactions with each other, until you're at a place where those positive emotions for you are increasing rather than decreasing, okay? So don't look at it as having this conversation with them after a certain amount of time. That should be pretty obvious. You want to make it happen when the two of you are having a good connection, when the two of you are having positive and increasing positive emotions towards each other, okay? So keep that in mind. And if you'd like more help on how to do this and on how to get help from us saving your relationship, please head on over to relationshipinnergame.com and sign up for our newsletter there, and we'll start sending you advice, tips, and actions on how you can start to work things out with your ex and get the relationship that you want. Thank you.